Everybody always talk about how LeBron James don't want to give interviews. All he want to do is control the narrative where he can sit on his own podcast and talk about whatever topics he wishes to talk about as long as he's able to control the narrative. Well, LeBron James decided he's gonna let it all hang out after winning his fourth championship with the LA Lakers, and let all the haters out there know that he has something to say, from the Clippers to Kyrie Irving. Yes, guys, we're gonna get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. Guys, don't forget, click those thumbs up, like those videos, share those videos, and subscribe to the channel. Continue to keep helping us grow, guys. I thank every last one of you out there for rocking with me. Coach Walker has been, he's been rejuvenated a little bit. As you can tell, my energy is a little up there. So, yeah, we're going to kick this thing out right now. But, yeah, you think LeBron James is, everybody always listen. Everybody always think LeBron James is complaining about something like, sports fans talking about, him being abysmal at the free throw line, or him not being the best basketball athlete compared to Michael Jordan. You got fans out there, like haters like Skip Bayless. Saying, he doesn't have the clutch gene. He can never be like Michael or Kobe. He doesn't have that killer instinct, that type of crap. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. I'm learning more and more as LeBron James continues to go on through his journey within the NBA. He gives zero damns about what anybody has to say, from any sport analysts, players, haters, whatever they have to say when it comes to him, his game, his legacy to the NBA. He don't care. I mean, and looking at this daggone podcast he was on, Road Trip, it was a thing of beauty. I mean, if you haven't seen the Road Tripping podcast with Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, and Ali Clifton, man, you're missing out on some good stuff. I'm giving them a free plug because I love talking about channels that have good content in which they get the athletes, or they get the individuals that they're interviewing, they get them to talking, and it makes you think based on the certain things that they say within the interview. And like I said, for once you get to see LeBron James, do an interview where, they make it a little uncomfortable for him, but, it was still a little comfort there for him to just be himself, drink a little wine, drink a little, they had tequila, and just have a good time. I mean, all the trash talking, he got to talk about all that trash talking that the Clippers had, when they acquired Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And, they talk like they had already won the championship already. And, like you said, hey, we was waiting to see them in the Western Conference Finals to see who was gonna go play for the championship. But they blew a 3-1 lead, to the Nuggets while in the bubble. So I guess they didn't want to meet the Lakers that daggone bad because, hey, the Lakers want to know who was gonna be the number one team. I guess all that celebrating before winning had them thinking that, hey, they already won the championship. So I guess us fans, we'd never know. Not to mention Kyrie Irving. Well, I swear, Kyrie Irving finds a way to put his foot in his mouth at every turn. I mean, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. I'm like, listen, when I originally heard it, I said, man, this guy here really has a hard-on for LeBron James. And excuse me for saying that, but it's the truth. Because the simple fact is, every time you sit back, this guy has something negative to say some goofy point that don't make any sense. For instance, I can look at the player roster and see who on that roster that can make a clutch shot like myself. I'm like, dude, like LeBron James said, for 5 minutes straight in that championship series that y'all won against the Golden State Warriors, nobody has scored for close to 5 damn minutes, Kyrie. So, yeah, at some point, and you did take a couple of shots during that point in time. So, since you hit a three-pointer, all of a sudden it's like, I'm the guy. But wait a minute. If there was no block, then you wouldn't have won the game. You still would have lost. So, I'm just confused as far as the turn of events that took place. Yes, you made a shot. Yes, LeBron made a block. You guys are equal on that one and keep it moving. But no, you wanted to be the guy and want LeBron to take the back seat. It didn't happen that way. And you still trying to be like that to this day, even though you got Kevin Durant, you still ain't win no championship. So we ain't gonna worry about that one either. But I must admit, the bottom line is all this clutch gene business, I get it. But at the end of the day, when you look back on paper, Kyrie, you'll see who has the most game-winning clutch shots. It ain't you. It ain't Kobe. It ain't Kevin Durant. It ain't Kyrie Irving. And guess who it is? LeBron James. So I must admit, for all the hits this man has taken over the years, and the time span that he's been in the NBA, he continues to keep dusting his shoulder off like, hey, this business as usual. I ain't even gonna worry about it. Because the one thing that I see him telling folks now, you couldn't last 10 minutes trying to take one step in my shoes. Like I said, it's gonna be sad when he's gone, because many of you out there will say, man, I wish I could have witnessed this, or I wish I could have seen him do that. Guess what? He's doing it right before your eyes. And many of you don't even want to pay any attention to it because you're so busy being engulfed in all the garbage that everybody want to spew about the man and not witnessing the excellence that he's giving us right now. This man has not been in no trouble. He don't have no baby mama drama. He don't have no drama going on with his family. Everything is smooth sailing. He keeps everything close to the vest and makes sure things is done the way that they need to be done. Now, if a man can't put things together in that context to show you a great example, I don't know what more to tell you. But guess what? You are witnessing right now. Leave me a comment below and let me know. But until next time, guys, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And don't forget, guys, click them thumbs up, guys. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, and like these videos, baby. And remember, be that one and lead.